Sahiba Arsalan is a social media influencer in Lahore, the country's second largest city. For the past 8 years, the 28-year-old has been posting makeup, fashion, and lip sync music videos filmed in her beauty salon. She has more than 33,000 followers on TikTok. Social media has a wide reach in Pakistan, but in this conservative and patriarchal society, 40% of women have reported facing harassment on these platforms.
Many people believe that women on social media are vulgar, even prostitutes, or they have a bad nature. Some go on their profiles, stalk them, loiter outside their homes, blackmail them, distribute morphed images, or create fake accounts. Many girls have closed their accounts or stopped using them because they're afraid.
Sahiba takes many precautions. Most of her videos are shot at home, since public spaces in Pakistan are largely male-dominated. And when she does film outside, she picks isolated locations like this small park in her neighborhood.
I only go to places where there aren't many people, so I won't be judged. People make nasty comments and make fun of you if you film a video in public. Some people even go so far as to track and follow you home. They think influencers are easy girls, and if we reject them, they start harassing us.
In June, 17-year-old Sana Yusuf, a TikTok star with nearly 1 million followers, was murdered by a man whose advances she rejected. He broke into her home and shot her dead. Her father is still in shock.
This is where Sana's bed was. You can still see the blood stains. There's a bullet hole here and another one here and another one there.
Pakistan has over 50 million TikTok users, making it the app's 7th largest market worldwide. For many women like Sana, the platform offers a source of income through brand promotions in a country where less than a quarter of women participate in the labor force.
She always asked our permission before posting anything on social media, so as not to post anything that could get her into trouble. Pakistan has a long history of violence against female influencers, but I never expected this to happen to us.
The murder of Sana Yusuf shocked the nation. Her trial is being closely followed. Today, the 22-year-old suspect is being presented in court, where the judge is hearing testimony from 6 witnesses. He could face the death penalty, but in Pakistan, the conviction rate for gender-based violence is less than 2.5%. In 2016, the brother of Qandil Baloch, one of Pakistan's first female social media stars, confessed to his sister's murder, yet later walked free by using a legal loophole.
If the accused is convicted in this case, it will be a victory for society. And in the future, no one will dare to commit this kind of violence. I am not only seeking justice for my daughter, because she's no longer here, but to protect all girls who use social media.
This park in the capital is often used by digital content creators. 26-year-old Farhan has more than 100,000 followers on Instagram. Today, he has come to meet another creator for his next video. Less than 30% of social media users in Pakistan are women. Many, like Farhan, disapprove of their presence online.
Woman is very vulnerable. She can get influenced very easily. If she's let her to do anything, she's soft. And to avoid her going in a wrong path, the best way would be to just have her entirely not use or make content. So it's just to protect her.
Pakistan's strict cyberbullying laws carry severe penalties, yet they are rarely enforced. At this school in Lahore, Nigat Dat came to raise awareness among high school students about online violence, particularly that targeting women. This lawyer and digital rights advocate warns that online harassment can escalate into real-life violence.
Have you ever heard about TFGBV? So when any violence takes place on internet or through technology, that is tech facilitated gender based violence.
How would you do violence online?
अगर मिसाल के तौर पे कोई मेरा डीप फेक बना के लगा दे, right, and I'm like, ये किसने लगाया? That is also violence. You are causing harm. There are so many cases in Pakistan where women have committed suicide. We have seen so many cases where women are being killed if their families have found out that they have a picture or their video online. It's not always an intimate image which can pose risk to the safety of women. It can be anything that sort of hurt the honor or so-called honor of the family, or you can call it broader in our society.
In 2024, the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan recorded nearly 600 cases of alleged honor killings. Feminist activists say that these deaths expose a systematic effort to punish women who step into public eye, whether in real life or online.